Hey everybody, Brian Foote here. How can technology impact value investing? Technology, of course, can impact value investing in many ways. And I want to talk about that with you. Of course, in my upcoming classes, which I'd like you to come to, be ready to subscribe here, but also join the upcoming classes on convexity investing. We'll talk a lot about technology. When I got started 25 plus years ago, fax machines were still prevalent. Email did exist. We had email back in the early 90s, right, to work. And we had a Bloomberg terminal in the office. But imagine not being able to stream a conference call on your phone. Imagine not being able to trade on your phone. That was cell phone could dial into the conference call for a company, but you certainly weren't doing webcasts or not even live events on the internet like that. Right now, you fast forward 2024, you have the ability to screen for thousands of stocks for free. Now that did exist back in the late 90s. You did have the opportunity to go on Yahoo Finance and screen for stocks, but the breadth and the amount of different metrics that you can look at from various sources online, they're unparalleled, and every day there are more and more data being added. The fundamental job of a security analyst has not changed. You're scouring the earth for undervalued assets, but technology has enabled that net. You're casting a net like somebody who goes fishing. That net can be much wider and you could get much more information. So I would argue that technology's made the playing field much flatter, right? You now have a competitive advantage that you never had. And that's been ongoing all as a result of technology. Right now, I'm talking to you from my home office in New York, but I 25 years ago would not have been able to do anything like this or reach all of you in this way. The ability for you to do research from your home and to trade from home has given you the edge to do things much faster, much more reliably. And all these data and a lot of good tools are out there available for free, which we'll cover throughout these videos and definitely in my course. The basic concept of buying something at a discount is always supported by doing your research and valuing the security in question. What I would say is right now, with access to all of these tools, access to so much information on the internet, even international companies that you can look at, it really boils down to the same basic concept. One of the things that also I would say about modern world is the emergence of artificial intelligence is something that can help you very quickly come up to speed on industry groups or companies specifically. I'm able to replicate a lot of the basic research that I would give to a junior analyst 15 years ago or 20 years ago. 25 years ago, I was given those tasks. Again, you can't rely on anything other than your own intelligence for making the judgment, for making the decision. But something like ChatGPT or the other artificial intelligence packages out there, the large language models that they work on, well, they've read a lot of things, and you can call them up to help you. The same way a lot of screening software replicates a lot of the work that we once had to do more manually in Microsoft Excel and scouring through the early incarnation of Edgar, the SEC's website. Say technology has lowered the barrier to entry for the research and valuation end of the job, right? So somebody can do this from home and replicate a lot of the work that even just 10 years ago you would have had to go and rely on an office to do or rely on professionals to do. But it's also made it extremely easy to transact, meaning people can get into and out of stocks with a half-baked idea very quickly and with no barrier to entry. What do I mean by this? Oh, years ago, there used to be some hesitation that would come from having to get on the phone with your broker, having to come home, at the end of the day to a fixed internet connection and maybe have to pay some kind of a commission, which indeed, when I started, commissions for retail investors, I started in the mid 90s. Commissions for retail investors could be as high as 12.5 cents a share. So you would, if you were buying 1,000 shares of something, bear in mind that there would be a commission on that of 1,000 shares, $125, right? And so getting on the phone with your broker, paying him or her a commission, thinking about it, and even later on, getting home and sitting down, logging into your account, just that time hesitation no longer exists, right? You can almost all of it's been eliminated. You can trade right now. In fact, I could go on the phone I'm talking to you from, filming this, and trade while I'm talking to you. And pay no commission at all. That doesn't eliminate the need for due diligence. In fact, it creates a great advantage for us, because consider the fact that there are people that are now able to go out there and speculate and trade in and out of things without thinking. That kind of idiotic activity, while it's fun for many, is speculation and non-investment. And when we're doing the job of buying fractional interests in companies and looking for convex payouts, I'm happy to take money from people who are behaving in a haphazard way. So the final piece is that while technology has enabled us to get access to libraries full of information and to be directly in contact in high resolution and high speed with management teams around the planet in real time for nothing, it also has enabled a lot of idiots to come into the market and do some crazy stuff for free very quickly. And that's our opportunity, both long and short. Again, that's the conclusion. Technology has been a great enabler to the value investor. Certainly, it's opened up competition, but that's in a good way, right? And the days in the mid 1950s and earlier where Warren Buffett would go down to the library, those days are over, and the easy pickings that might have existed back then are less easy. But the breadth of opportunity out there is certainly there. But bear in mind, who are you up against when you're seeing somebody paying nothing to trade in and out of stocks? That's your competition as well. Thanks for joining.